All right, hey, welcome. Appreciate you clicking on the video. So if you clicked on it, you read the thumbnail. What we're going to be going over today is my initial impressions on this Orvis vest. So this is the Orvis Pro Upland Hunting Soft Shell Vest. Haven't worn it yet at all, like out in the field or anything. Just bought it the other day at an Orvis store. So we're just going to go over my initial impressions on it, what I plan to do with it, and then later on, as the season ends, year or two, whatever, we'll have an actual review of it. So, reason I got this vest was for upland hunting, right? I'm trying to move away from your like traditional style, like upland bird vest, where you zip the vest up and you got one big pocket and it's orange, right? Because that's fine when you're just like walking around by yourself. But now that I got the dog and dog training and all these other things, I need more room, right? But the problem with those vests are, at least from the ones I've seen, is they don't have a lot of blaze orange in them. So do you need blaze orange? I think so. Maybe if you're out on the prairie states and, you know, that people will see you walking and moving, or blaze orange has fine. But if you're on the East Coast or you hunt the thick stuff, you need as much orange as possible, because sometimes you can't even see 30, 40 yards in front of you. So there are a lot of like these soft shell style jackets or vests out there. Like when I was in Orvis, I was going to pick up a full like jacket. The problem was same deal. They had some orange on the shoulders, maybe a little on the back, but there wasn't a lot of orange, right? If I'm going to go and just purposely buy something for upland hunting, I might as well get as much orange as I can, because who am I trying to hide from, right? I'm not. I'm trying to be visible. So I got this vest. So no reason I went with Orvis in particular, not sponsored by them at all. I had no affiliation with them. I liked their stuff, but that's about it. But the reason I went with the vest over like a jacket is because it makes it, there's more versatility to it, right? This way I can layer it, right? I like to layer things and have multiple purposes. So if it's warm out, I can just wear a flannel shirt and throw the vest over it. If it's cold, I can throw one of my dock jackets or one of my other hunting jackets on here and still have plenty of orange and be legal in most East Coast states. All right. So that's why I went with a vest over like an orange jacket. It allows me to use one item from September until February, or whatever your upland season is. So initial impressions in this vest is it's kind of boxy, right? Don't really care, right? So not sure if you can tell, so I know it's only showing from waist up on the video or whatever, but I'm about 5'11", 6 foot on a good day, and about 185. There's plenty of room in here, forward, not so much laterally. So if you're a bigger guy, you might need to go with the extra large versus the large, or if you're wearing more stuff, right? So for me, this is okay. There's a lot of room. It does say that it's a 2-way stretch and 3-way water resistant, breathable. Yeah, it's got some stretch to it, but not a lot, honestly. I think they might be reaching with the stretch of the material here. And then it says that it's water resistant. I think it will be. You can probably hear it. It's very loud. So like, I don't know if I'd want to use this when I'm like trying to sneak up on a deer or something, but if you're out upland hunting, who cares? Probably coming up. It's pretty loud. I do think that it's going to be water resistant and kind of wind resistant, which is one of the reasons I went with it. And one of the biggest reasons I went with this style, right, is if I've got like an orange -33 vest. I've got a vest like this, but it's in wool. My concern with that is it wouldn't last a season if I'm in the brush. If I'm hunting rabbits in the briars, or if I'm in the grouse and woodcock woods and it's just constantly getting ripped apart, I think this will be a lot tougher and should last a bit longer. On their little tag, which is what I'm looking at, they do say that it's got ambidextrous low profile chest pockets, and I want to emphasize the pockets. I'm going to come in here. If you look, there's only one chest pocket. Yeah, I guess technically we're talking ambidextrous here because I can use it with both hands. But there's only one chest pocket. So, and it's on my left side. So just, that's something to be aware of. And then it's got 2 pockets here, right? And they're like fleece, not real fleece, but they're like fleece lined. Another thing that it advertises is that it's got this adjustable elastic hem. So down here, there's this adjustment thing, but I don't really see a use for it, because it's ultimately going to come loose, I think, or just get in the way. Because if I cinch it down, like if I really want to cinch it down, I've got quite a bit of slack hanging out here, right? And my concern is I've got this slack hanging out here. It's going to get caught on something. I know it might be like a low probability, and maybe you could tuck it in, but I'm not sure how much I'll actually use that, especially once I start putting clothes in. I don't think I'll rip it out of here because I paid quite a bit of money for this thing, but I don't really know how much I'm going to like that. We got the Orvis logo here. I guess if you're clout chasing, that's a big deal. And I think somewhere on the back, yeah, right here, there's an Orvis logo too, if that's something you're into. It is pretty warm actually, so I'm in a hotel room and it's set to 69, 70, something along that line, and I'm getting pretty warm. So in a flannel on this, it is pretty warm. So this is the outside collar, zipper seems to work pretty well. It seems well made. It is a plastic zipper, so we all know how that goes, that these plastic zippers can break pretty easy, but the actual zipper part here may be metal. I can't really tell by feeling it. I think it's just a harder plastic. But the zippers do seem well made. So I'm going to take this thing off and show you the inside, and that'll be about it. All right. So the inside, you can see, let me see if I can get it up there. You can see like the seam work and stuff in here. There's some fray, like some loose material there. It is the shell is, it's 100% plastic basically. The whole thing is, shell is 100% polyester, pocketing is 100% polyester, and then on the inside you've got this like soft fleece stuff. It is pretty nice. Good thing is, especially if you're going rabbit hunting or on the East Coast or whatever, I don't think that briars are going to stick to this too well. Like, those little green ones that get all over your wool socks and stuff. If you're out there in the pheasant field or whatever, I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. So with it here, Orvis logo, if that's the kind of thing you're into. So I will say that this is over $100 because of the name Orvis. And unlike their top of the line rods and stuff, this is made in Vietnam. So you're paying quite a bit of money for a non-US manufactured piece of gear. So that's something to be aware of. But yeah, so initial impressions are what they are. I think it's going to be good, and I do think it's going to last a while. And for its intended purpose, it's going to get a lot of wear and use, you know what I mean? Like rabbit hunting, small game hunting, bird hunting, like NAVDA, VDD training days, AKC tests. Like, I'm going to wear this thing. So initial impressions are, I would honestly, if I were you, I would try to find it on sale. I kind of needed something for a trip I'm going on in a couple weeks, so I needed to buy something orange to go with my vest. But if you're watching this and you're not, like, you don't need it right away, try to find a sale, try to find a coupon code, like never pay full price, right? Or find something that's made in America if you want to pay full price for it. But so those are initial impressions. Don't regret buying or anything. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be durable and it's going to last for a while. They have been around, the company's been around for a while. They do have a pretty good reputation. But we'll come back to this video in February after we've done the season, and then we'll probably do another video on this. So that'll be February 2023. And then probably around this time, after the training season is done, which will be September, October 2023, we'll come back to it, and that'll be roughly a year. So we'll do a review after the hunting season's over, see how it held up. Then we'll do a review after the training season is over and how it held up. And then probably once it dies, if it dies, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, hopefully, or longer, we'll do a review on whether or not it was worth the money. So again, this is the, what do they call it actually? This is the Orvis Pro Upland Hunting Soft Shell Vest, Blaze Orange Large. MSRP is $129 as of October 2022. So you can probably find something that's very similar to this for a better price. But I was there, I got a discount, 10% discount on it, so not too bad. It seemed, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself, but it does seem well manufactured. But it is made in Vietnam and not America. So if you have used one of these, maybe you have, but probably not if you're clicking on the video, you're probably doing some research. But if you do have one of these, let me know how it's held up for you and if you like it and if it was worth purchasing or not. And then if for whatever reason it's not October, it's not whatever, you see this video in the future and you have a question about it because you're thinking about buying one, just drop a comment down below and I'll type up a review for you based off whatever has happened. If it's 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, 2-3 years from now, whatever. So yeah, again, it's the Orvis vest that's going to allow me to wear this throughout the seasons from October to February. So yeah, that's it. Appreciate you watching, and we'll get a review when it's time to review. But initial impressions are, I think it's going to be all right.